everybody. I'm back with a cocktail series. I'm Anneke Van Buren, if you don't know, and I'm in Ocala, Florida. So I'm making a frozen espresso martini today. This is my first go around, so let's be kind here. We're going to start out in the blender with 6 ounces of frozen, very strong coffee. And then I'm going to add an ounce of Kahlúa. Oh, there's one more thing. I'll be right back. And then we're going to have an ounce and a half of, this is frozen vodka, well, as frozen as it can be. I always keep my vodka in the freezer. So an ounce. And a half. And then the recipe calls for about an ounce and a half of simple syrup, but it's already sweet enough. So I'm just going to use some Walmart stevia. Now, you're wondering why that's there. That also goes in. Actually, what's not here, I'll tell you about in a second. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're gonna get this. Doesn't look frozen to me. Let's let it sit there for just a minute. Sometimes that's what it needs. So it's 92 today, probably with a heat index, it's 95 or 96, and the humidity this morning was 88%. So if you're wondering why my hair looks like it went in a egg beater, it's because it's Florida and I have curly hair, and when the humidity comes, I don't even try to keep it straight for any more than 5 minutes. So here we are, Miss Frizzy from Florida. I'm wearing a sheer midi dress, and because I have to be a little more circumspect here, I have a navy bra trimmed with black lace and full panties underneath this dress. So let me turn around and you can see the back of it. Let's see how this goes. It still doesn't look frozen to me, but it is nice and creamy. And what we're supposed to do is, if we want, add this is whipped cream. Nothing's working today. The humidity must be too high. This has about an ounce, 1.5 ounces. It's a half a cup of whipped cream with a little sweetener if you want it. And then an ounce, a tablespoon and a half of Bailey's Irish cream. And that's supposed to be solid too. Let's see how it tastes. So it doesn't look like it was supposed to. Remember the last time we did something frozen, the same thing happened. I don't know if it had anything to do with humidity or water, just I'm a terrible cocktail maker. Let's try it. And you could, if you had some powdered espresso, sprinkle on the top, or some espresso coffee beans. So here, you see how it looks on the side. It's pretty, isn't it? Well, it's delicious. It's just not frozen. Oh well. This is the kind of drink or cocktail that I would like to have after dinner, not before. I'm not a fan of having cocktails before dinner, drinks that are really, really sweet. I know I have the Negroni, but actually the Negroni is very bitter because it's gin and Campari, which is bitter in itself. And then you use some sweet vermouth, but it's not sweet enough to get over that very bitter signature of that particular cocktail. So I like to have these after dinner. That would be cool if it were frozen, wouldn't it? I'm going to have to experiment with it. I'll see what I can do down the road, because I made the recipe exactly the way they called for it. And I froze the coffee ahead of time, and I actually chilled the whipped cream ahead of time. I put this glass in the freezer. The vodka was in the freezer. The Bailey's in the refrigerator. I don't know. So let me take one more turn around for you so you can see this dress. It's navy with swirls of light blue and orange, and then there's gold threads all the way through it. And I'd walk away, but you're going to see me disappear. This is my coffee bar. This is how I do my coffee each morning. I have two little canisters there. One has regular coffee and the other has decaf coffee. Sometimes I have to mix, I have to do half calf because I have, sometimes caffeine will just set off the inner ear and I'll get a little dizzy. Well, I am anyway. So that's all I have for you today. You know, you can always see more of my OnlyFans page, and the link is going to be below. I actually can't put a link here, but my name there is in the description. And you can always find all of that stuff following my Twitter link, which I am allowed to do here. So I hope your days are warming up where you are. Your gardens are all starting to look beautiful. I'm actually having some problems with my orchids. They're not looking good at all. And I think I overwatered them, which is the first time I think I've ever done that. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Sorry this is a day late. I just had too much going on this week to film any more than just those few pictures that I put up for you on Tuesday. And I will be back next Wednesday with more musings and nonsense from this very mature lady from Ocala, Florida. Just because we're older doesn't mean we don't get better. Namaste, my friends.